So, first question, easy. Could you just say and spell your name and then say your title?
My name is April Rogers. Spell it?
Rogers.
Okay.
No D.
No D, no.
And you're a physician, correct?
Sometimes people put a D in there.
Yeah, that's
no
the
D.
trick.
Yeah.
And you're a doctor, correct?
Correct.
And where do you work?
I'm an assistant professor at St. John's University,
Okay.
and I also am a research scientist, and I do a lot of investigative work with the Division of Population Health at NYU.
Great. Now, so the first question, I think it was the first thing they talked about in there. It was they wanted everyone to talk about what health equity means to them. So what is health equity? This is what this is all about, right? Health equity. What does health equity mean to you?
The first thing that comes to mind when I think about health equity is opportunity. Opportunity for to gain access to resources.
And could you just expand upon that in terms of how that applies to health, the health of populations, the health of cities, neighborhoods? Because it's not that we don't have health equity everywhere. Tell me a little bit about that.
Where to start? You're not filming, right?
Like I said,
there's so many things that come to mind when I think about health equity or health inequities. You know, I once heard someone say, "Tell me where you live, and I'll tell you what you'll probably die from." You know, so when I think about health inequities, I'm thinking about people's inability to have access to clean food, to clean drinking water, access to education, health literacy, access to transportation. If you're living someplace that's close to noise pollution, keeping you up at night, you know. If you are living someplace and at night you're hearing a lot of loud noise, right? Indirectly, that can cause your blood pressure to increase, you know, increasing your risk for cardiovascular disease, increasing your risk for hypertension, increasing your risk for stroke. So these are some of the things that I think about when I think about health inequities. When I think about health equity, I'm thinking about opportunity to resources, opportunity for knowledge. How do you know that noise pollution might raise your blood pressure? How do you know that that resources are available if it's not heavily advertised, or there's no one there to be an advocate for you? There's no role models to kind of help you navigate those difficult waters. So that
was really well said. That's great. You know, here we have this group. They convene, a few times a year, and there are people from different parts of New England and New York and New Jersey. And how does something like this? What can a group like this? What role can they play toward addressing some of the issues that you just talked so eloquently about?
Well, what I love about NHEC, this brilliant consortium of individuals, like-minded individuals that are coming together, that join in a shared mission, that join in a shared vision, are collectively coming together to discuss how do we increase health equity at a community level? How do we get individuals, the patient involved? How do we get health care providers involved? This is a conversation that continuously needs to happen because the dynamics of how we increase health equity continuously changes on a daily basis. The conversation needs to be ongoing. And I think that NHEC provides a platform for that conversation to continue. With that continuing conversation, discoveries come about, innovative ideas, like-minded thinkers coming together to problem solve and discuss what some of the gaps are in achieving some of our goals and how we can collectively come together to discuss how do we close those gaps.
And even though the problems that communities face are unique to that area.
Mhm.
Do you think that there are certain things that might work in one community that's represented here that could then be applied to an area of Boston or Hartford or some other part of this consortium's?
That's an interesting question. I think that a program that might work in Boston provides a great template that can be applicable to other areas or to other neighborhoods, to other states. But even though a program works really well in one area doesn't necessarily mean that it'll work really well in another area. So I think that having the opportunity to look at a template that works really well is important, but again, keeping the conversation going is equally important. Bringing the community together to kind of engage them and help them, help us discover what their needs are is equally important. Again, it's great to have the template, but the conversation and bringing the community involved is I think, key in making sure that the program works.
Great, perfect. That's all I needed.
Okay. I know there was a lot of bloopers
No, that
in
was
there,
great.
but
That was really good.
you know,
You'd be surprised how smooth that was compared to some interviews I do.
really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I thought I was all over the place,
No.
driving a mad car.
That was great.
But good luck with editing.
No problem.
Fun.
Thank you so
I would
much.
like to look at it, but I'll probably be like,
Well,